Reddit would like to know if it's okay to translate your videos to other languages, similar as with the Chinese ones. Well, it's a little bit different with the Chinese ones because they don't have access to YouTube, so it makes it a little bit differently. Whereas like with YouTube, obviously, if you're just uploading translations, that's something that I can do, I guess. I would love translators to reach out. I think YouTube's adding features. I don't know if you guys saw, but recently there was a Mr. Beast video where you could click on a thing and the audio would be Spanish. Like it wouldn't just be translated like through text. Like the audio would actually be Spanish. That's insane. Um, but I think you have to do it on like it'd be hard. I think it'd be much harder to do for like a manhunt than it would be to do for like a Mr. Beast video because their videos are much shorter. I'd love to in the future imagine they could do that and just you could there's like a Spanish George. There's like some guy who's like the Spanish George actor. I don't know any German. I don't speak any other languages. Just speak English. Mm. You could learn a language, what would it be? Probably Spanish. Watermilk? Ew. What? I don't think Georgia started editing yet. No, I don't believe so. This just becomes the dream Q&A session every time. Mm, what the? Anything you're currently working on, I'm always working on everything. Always. How come you're always sleeping when Seth and just a stream? I wasn't sleeping. Well, she probably thought I was, but I wasn't. No, she didn't think I was. Well, she might have thought that. I mean, I said I was gonna sleep, but I didn't sleep. I was watching like a TV show with my mom. Like just use it as an opportunity to do that. I wanted to watch it with her, and Drista was over, and then Southknap was like, "Well, I can stream," and then Drista was like, "Yeah, yeah," and then I was like, "He's just using you." Like I'm just joking, and she was like, "Yeah, he's using me, using me for my clout." But which monster do I get? I'm ordering groceries. None. Caffeine is bad for you, especially if you're under the age of 18. If you're over the age of 18, drink responsibly. Caffeine is one of the like things of our generation that in 20 years it's gonna be like it's gonna start having like regulation and crap because the effects it has on the brain when you're growing, when you're young, over certain amounts. But if you're over 18, fair game. Moe's or Chipotle? That's such a tough question because the thing is, I don't know if Moe's is everywhere. I know Moe's is like in the South and um I guess I was gonna say and Texas, but like Texas is the South. Um Moe's is really good. Moe's is really good, but it just depends on your preference because like I like them both pretty much equally. It depends the mood I'm in. Moe's has ground beef and it has black olives, both things that Chipotle doesn't have. And I prefer ground beef in like burritos and black olives. I love black olives. Black olives are like, I don't know. I can eat jars of black olives by themselves. They are amazing. So black olives and burritos, so good. So Moe's gets like the bonus on that. But I will say that the ingredients, in my opinion, taste better at Chipotle. It's like the chicken and I don't know, just everything, like the sour cream, just everything like the ingredients wise, like health wise, it tastes better and fresher at Chipotle. So I'd say Moe's has the bonus on the options. They have more options, and also Moe's queso is just like unbeaten. I mean, you can't beat Moe's queso is the best queso out of any of like the fast food quesos or whatever. Like it's way better than Chipotle queso. I mean, the reason Chipotle even has the queso they have now, um, is because of Moe's. Like that's the only reason. Everyone makes fun of the way I say queso. I don't know, man. Guys, I have no idea how to say it. Teach me instead of making fun of me. I'll probably end up continuing. Queso? That's how you say it? Queso? Really? I feel like everyone I know says queso. Doesn't mean they're right. They're most definitely wrong if everyone's saying they're wrong, but it'll just be a milk thing then, because I say milk and it's milk. Milk. Exactly. But yeah, so I'd say that Moe's, I get ever since Chipotle changed their queso, I've gotten Chipotle more often. Now that's still very, very, very rarely. I've had Chipotle more recently than I had Moe's because it was a couple months ago. But I would say they're fairly equal. It just depends on the preference. But if you haven't had Moe's and you're in the South, you should try it. It's very good. Silk. That's true. I say silk like that, but there's a lot of words that are like that where you can have another word that's just as similar. What about gone and done? I don't know. There's so many words like that. That was just the first one I thought of. I pronounce caramel. It's weird. I say it like 50-50 because I don't know about 50-50. I definitely say caramel more, but I'd say like caramel. Nah, that sounds wrong to me. I definitely say caramel. Like caramel, I'm sure I have said it before, and I'm sure sometimes I say it like that. Um, is that your water bottle we keep hearing? Well, yeah, if I pick it up and take a sip from it. Do your schoolwork if you're in school. And everyone's just saying no. Yes, do your schoolwork. It is important. I did all of my schoolwork. I never cheated. I never missed a class. I got straight A's. I was a model student. Everyone just saying liar. Cat's going so fast. Everyone point and laugh. The chat is just going crazy. You guys need to chill. Stop spamming so much. There you go. You should take the dialect map test. What's that? All right. Dialect map test. Doesn't nothing comes up. Oh, dialect quiz and map. Someone link it if there's like a link. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Um, okay. How would you address a group of two or more people? You all, you lot, you guys, I'd say. Probably. Yeah. What are you guys doing? What are you, maybe I'd say you. What are you up to? What are you guys? I'd say you guys probably. All right. I'll go with you guys. What do you call a large motor vehicle used to carry freight? A semi truck. Yeah. All right. What would you call a sale of unwanted items on your porch in your yard? A garage sale. All right. Do you call the sweet what do you call the sweet spread that is put on a cake? Do you call the frosting or icing? Icing. Well, I'd say both. Frosting and icing. I feel like frosting I think of like cupcakes and like icing I think of like cakes. I'll put both. What do you call the night before Halloween? What? Nothing. That's something? I just put no word for this. What do you call a traffic jam caused by drivers slowing down to look at an accident or other diversion on the side of the road? What? Like, there's no word for that. What you call that something? All right. What do you call the long sandwich that contains cold cuts less so on a sub? What do you call an easy high school or college class? What? I didn't even know like half these things have words. Like this doesn't even have an option for no word. There's like not even an option here for no word. Like what? I guess I have no idea. I'm just putting other. What do you call the area of grass between the sidewalk and the road? Um, I mean, I call the curb. But that's not the curb because the curb is actual concrete. The area of grass. I mean, it's not berm, parking, tree lawn, terrace, curb strip. Like I can maybe say curb strip. I probably have no word for this. I'm putting no word. What do you call the area of grass in the middle of some streets? A median. I've driven over it before. How do you pronounce the second syllable of pajamas? Oh God, people are gonna make fun of that. Pajamas. Um, pajamas, pajam. I'd say pajamas, yeah. What do you call the insect that flies around in the summer and glows in the dark? A firefly. How do you pronounce caramel? Okay, well, I just said caramel, but earlier I said caramel. I feel like I'm gonna choose that. I use both pronunciations interchangeably because I feel like I do. All right. Um, what do you call the small gray bug that curls up into a ball when it's touched? Uh, Centipede. What do you call something that is across both streets from you at an intersection or down? Like right now, I'm seeing the map, and every time that I'm choosing like a thing, it's the whole map is just lighting up blue, which means like the least similar. So I think it's like nowhere. Like they're like, you're an idiot. Nowhere says it like this, but you do. Like what? This is pissing me off. Um, what do you call something that is across both streets from you at an intersection? Across both what does this even mean? Across both streets from you at an intersection or diagonally across from you in general? What? Kitty corner? Kitty corner? Like what even is that? I don't have a word for this. What do you call, and again, it's just light up blue everywhere. What do you call a big road on which you drive relatively fast? A highway. How do you pronounce bin? Vowel and sit. Sin. What? Vowel and C. Bean. No. Set. Ben. Bin. So it's sit. Why would they just do like sin? That's so dumb. But sit. Okay. What do you call the thing from which you might drink water in a school? A water fountain. What is the distinction between dinner and supper? What? Uh, I don't use the word supper. What do you call the small freshwater lobster often found in lakes and streams? Crawfish. What do you call a drive-through liquor store? What? Um, I've never heard of such a thing. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? A sun shower. Well, that's kind of crazy. I chose sun shower and it shows the map and there's only like two places where it's red, like by New York and then Florida. So no one else calls it sun shower other than like Florida and New York. That's weird. Do you pronounce cot and cot the same? Yeah, I guess because I just did. Um, what do you call the small road parallel to the highway? Um, yeah, I guess a service road. How do you pronounce the first syllable of lawyer? Loy. Rhymes with boy. Loy, yeah. All right. Your map. Wow. It predicted me. It predicted me. Florida is just like dark red. That's crazy. I'll show the map. Um, these maps show your most distinctive answer for each of these cities. So it's just sun shower. Like I think sun shower just gave it away because it shows like sun shower, sun shower, sun shower, and it just shows like Fort Lauderdale, which is in Florida. Weird. Okay. Wow. They got me. And it says it like gives like predicted cities where like it thinks I'm from. Like it's wrong on that. Like it's close. It's not far off. Here, I'll just send this. Um this was the map they predicted for me. Look at that. It predicted 3 cities that are like South Florida, and Florida's like red. It's kind of the other red places are kind of funny, I guess. Like they're the only places that get kind of dark, like up by like that's kind of funny. The places that get okay, the places nah, never mind. I don't even comment on it. But yeah, the places that get dark, it's kind of funny. I think it's accurate. The only one I'm surprised about is like California, like West California. Like I've never like been there or anything, but yeah, like the darkest places for me are New Jersey, Florida, and then I guess there's one kind of up there which I don't even know what like that's what state is that? Like Massachusetts or something? But like that one doesn't make as much sense to me, but he tweeted that that's definitely from like that like what's that, like like that anime song or whatever. Oh yeah, someone just said it. I don't know if it's an anime song, but like whatever that song is. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd say the map is very accurate. It's very accurate. Like I can't imagine it being any more accurate. Like I mean, if it had been more accurate, it just would have been like it might have predicted my actual city. Maybe it would have, but it's crazy. 5 love languages test. What's that? Learn your love language. Take the profile that suits you. What? Okay. Well, it says begin teens quiz. Is that what I should do? It says couples quiz, a children's quiz, teens quiz, or singles quiz. I do teen. I mean, I'm not a teen, but do I do teen or do I do singles? Singles. Okay. All right. Fine. I'll do that. Take this quiz to discover your primary love language, what it means, and how you can use it to connect with your friends and loved ones. Um. Okay. Sure. Why not? Gender male. Age. There we go. Country. Afghanistan. Have you read the 5 love languages singles edition? What? No. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me a loving. It's more meaningful to me when, and then 2 options. Someone I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no special reason, or I hug someone I love. Um, I'd say someone I love sends me a loving note. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us. Someone I love does something practical to help me out. Um, that's hard. I'll say it's alone time. More meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love, concern for each other. I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time. It's a gift. More meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project, or I can share an innocent touch with someone I love. I'd say help me with a project. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love puts their arm around me in public, or someone I love surprises me with a gift. Someone I love surprises me with a gift. More meaningful to me when I'm around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything, or I can be comfortable holding hands, high fiving, or putting my arm around someone I love. Um, hmm. I'd say I'm around someone, even if we're not doing anything. It's more meaningful to me when I receive a gift from someone I love, or I hear someone I love. I hear from someone I love that they love me. I'd say that one. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love, or I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. Um, I'd say complimented probably. It's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with someone I love, or I unexpectedly get small gifts from someone. Um, mm, Hang out, I guess. More meaningful to me when I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you, or someone I love helps me with a task. I'd say, that's tough. I'd say task probably. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with someone I love, or I hear supportive words from someone I love. I guess get to do something. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to someone I love through a hug. I'd say does things. It's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from someone I love, or someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me. Probably that one. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love, or I get a back rub from someone I love. Let's be around. Someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. Huh. Huh. That's an interesting question. Um, hmm. I don't, that's hard. I guess, I guess it probably means more if they're doing something that you know that like they're only doing it because they care about you. I'm able to be in close physical proximity to someone I love, or I sense someone I love showing interest in the things I care about. Um, I'd say I sense someone showing interest. Someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or someone I love gives me an exciting gift. Project. I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance, or someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings. I'd say that one. I can share a meaningful touch in public. Why are they all like in public? Like, that's just this is they're weirding it. They're wording it weird. They're wording it weird. Someone I love offers to run errands for me. I'd say that one probably. Does something special for me to help me out, or get a gift that they put thought into choosing. I'd say something special probably. Doesn't check their phone while we're talking, or goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure. Probably pressure one. I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift, or I hear the words "I appreciate you." Hmm. I'd say appreciate you. Someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a gift, or someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed the other time. That one for sure. Doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking, or gift giving is an important part of the relationship with someone I love. Hmm. I'd say doesn't interrupt me when I'm talking, I guess. Someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired. I get to go somewhere else, spending time with someone I love. That one. Um, Someone I love touches my arm or shoulder to show their care or concern. Someone I love gives me a little gift that they picked up in the course of their normal day. I guess in this case it'd be concern. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love says something encouraging to me. I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with someone I love. I'd say shared activity. Someone I love surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or um, like what is this even like? This is worded so weirdly. I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. Like what? What does that even mean? You're touching someone frequently? Like what? Um, that's just like I feel like in this case, I'd be inclined to like if it was not worded weirdly, I'd maybe choose that one. But it's just worded so weirdly, so I'm not going to. Um, it's more meaningful to me when someone I love helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or I hear someone I love tell me they appreciate me. I'd say helps me out. It's more meaningful to me when I get a hug from someone whom I haven't seen for a while, or I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to him or her. I'd say the here one. It's more meaningful to me when I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those I love, or someone I love does something practical to help me out. I'd say leisure time, I guess, in that case. There you go. That's the last one. Your primary love language is quality time. Wow. How amazing. Um, cool. There you go. It's pretty close. It looks like acts of service. That's again, why are they worded so really acts of service? Like how is that what? Like that's not even that doesn't represent that at all. It says acts of service 32%. Like, that's ridiculous. It's not acts of service. That's dumb. It's just like I don't know. Like if someone does something for you, I don't know. That's not an act of service. That's like an act of gratitude would be like the better word or something. Act of love. I don't know. Cool. There you go. That is interesting. 22.4 mil. Let's go. PogChamp. Yay. Very cool. You should do more quizzes. I will. I don't know what other quizzes to do though. One cat boy, dog boy test. That's so stupid. Which type of bread are you? Why are these so dumb? Which Disney princess are you? I already did the personality test. I've already done personality tests, so I don't want to do those. Jeez, chat's moving fast. What kind of bra are you? What is that? Um, are you an optimist, pessimist, or realist? Yeah, I'll take that one. That sounds interesting. All right, I'm taking it. Let's see. The traffic light turns yellow as you approach. What do you do? Speed up, slam on your brakes, wait until you're closer to make a decision. It might be a long yellow. Yeah, I'd say wait until I'm closer. You meet a friend at a coffee shop and the line is extremely long. What do you do? Jump in line and move quickly. Estimate how long it will take and figure out whether to go to your next favorite place. Immediately walk out. That's gonna take forever. If I could probably just like jump in line and just talk to my friend if I'm with them. You plan to barbecue and the forecast says rain. What do you do? Um, uh, Start planning for moving inside and keep an eye on the weather report, I guess. You overhear your name in a group of people you know, but not that well. What's your first thought? The options are, oh no, what are they saying about me? Nah. Meh, it's probably another person with my name. I wouldn't think that. Ooh, wonder what they're saying. Maybe. I'm sure they're saying something bad, but who cares? Probably. Ooh, I wonder what they're saying. You're packing for a big camping trip. What do you bring? Everything we might possibly need. The basics. It's called roughing it for a reason. My personal needs and whatever I was assigned for the group. My personal needs and whatever I assign myself when I plan for the group. Why would I sleep in a tent when I have a bed? That's so stupid. I would say my personal needs and whatever I was assigned for the group. I guess. Sure. You're betting on the big game. How do you pick? Um, the options are my favorite team, of course. No, I wouldn't do that. The team with the better stats. Duh. It's not that simple. This test is dumb. Option three is the underdog because it pays better. That's stupid. And then the fourth one is gambling against people who are bad at math. Like that's also not true. They're all dumb. None of these are true. I would do none of these. But I guess the most accurate is the team with the better stats. But like that's not how things work. There's like momentum. There's like so many things to take into account when with sports. But I'd say the team with the better stats. If I had to pick one, you're about to get on a roller coaster. What's the worst that could happen? Um, the options are the whole thing could crash to the ground, killing all of us. Technically true. Technically true. We could get stuck up there for hours. I've seen it happen. I could make a bad face for the picture they try to sell me later. That's stupid. You won't see me on a roller coaster. Do I look like I want to die today? Okay, well, to be fair, the question is, you're about to get on a roller coaster. What's the worst that could happen? And technically, the worst that could happen is that it could crash to the ground, killing everybody, right? Like, I mean, technically, that's probably not even technically the worst that could happen. Like, technically, it could crash into the ground into like a school bus or something that then catapults into like a orphanage or something. I don't know. Like, it's not obviously there's more that can happen. I'll choose the killing all thing. I don't know. That's another stupid answer. You're gonna be in the audience with your favorite talk show host. Do you try to meet them after the show? The options are no, I don't want to bother them. What if everyone did that? That's a good one. I stick around a bit and get the lay of the land and see if it's possible. That's another reasonable one. Yes, I'll make it happen and get a selfie. No. Why would I want to sit in the audience? No. I'd say I stick around a bit. A friend just got laid off. What do you say when they call? And the options are you're gonna land an even better job before you know it. Man, that sucks, and the job market isn't great. I'm so sorry. Oh no, let me know if I can help. Um, huh. Yeah, I'd probably do the job market one, probably. You get a fun idea for an outing on the spur of the moment. What do you do? You get a fun idea for an outing on the spur of the moment. What do you do? The options are I immediately go out and do it. I think it through for a couple hours before making a final decision. That's kind of stupid. It says spur of the moment. I'll consider doing it another day when I've had more time to think it over and consider all the angles. Um, I would say I think it through for a couple hours, which, even though it sounds dumb. This test is boring. I want to know what Disney princess he is. All right, shut up, Quackity, my beloved. How long did it take for you to trust somebody new? Okay, there better be good options here. Option 1, I trust people right away. No. Option 2, I like to get to know them a little bit before I'm willing to trust them. Well, yeah, but anyway. I need to know them for a very long time before I can trust them. Yeah. It doesn't matter how long I've known them. Someone has to do something special to show they're worthy of trust. Okay. I agree with all three of those options, but I would say probably number 4. There we go. I've chosen it. Do you ever buy lottery tickets? Of course someone has to win. Why not me? Occasionally just for kicks. I don't really expect to ever win. Yeah. No, it's waste money on another one. Yeah, I'll say occasionally just for kicks. On a road trip, you're most likely the person who is figuring out the logistics, plotting the route, and making sure we get to places on time. And probably not. Along for the ride, enjoying the scenery, and suggesting we stop to take a picture. Driving. Probably all the above. Maybe. Are you scared of flying? Not at all. Planes are safer than cars, you know. Only when there's. I've said that. Have I? I'm pretty sure I've said that on like a stream before that planes are safer than cars. Yeah, I'm gonna choose that one. Do you visit the doctor for a regular checkup? Of course, it's always better to say to be safe than sorry. No, I don't need to go if I'm not feeling sick. No, I hate doctors. I'd say no, I don't feel the need to go if I'm not feeling sick. How regularly do you exercise? Every day, a few times a week, once every couple of weeks, almost never. Uh, well, depends. It depends when you ask. You're asking me right now. Again, what are these options? Like these options are stupid. Like your only options are like they don't even have once a week. Your only options are either you do it every day, you do it a couple times a week, or you do it every couple of weeks. Like there's like a huge gap there. Like that's ridiculous. What is that huge gap? Like you jump from like doing it like 3-4 times a week to doing it basically like once a month. Like what? These options are stupid. Um, this dumb test. Do you try to be environmentally friendly? Yes, I think it's important to keep our planet safe. I try to be when I remember. No, not really. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I guess I try to be when I remember. Maybe it's probably the best option. Probably. I'll try to be when I remember. Your best friend is moving away. What do you do to help them get through losing them? What do you do to help you get through losing them?
Start planning my trip out to visit them. I'll soon realize that I'm not really losing them at all. Throw them a fabulous going away party. After they leave, make plans with my other friends so I don't have a lot of free time to miss them. I'd say start planning the trip, I guess. When you were little, were you scared of the monster under your bed? Who had time to be scared of the monster under the bed? I was too busy worrying about the one in my closet. I wasn't scared of it. I always had a plan in case it attacked. I never believed in monsters. There you go. Your friend sends you a message saying they want to talk to you right away. You get excited. They could have something. They could have exciting news. I can't wait to hear it. Worry. Something sounds wrong. Decide it could be about anything. Maybe we just haven't talked in a while. I'd say decide it could be anything. Could be anything. I don't know. Do you worry about all the chemicals in your food? No, why should I? Of course, you can't trust food manufacturers. No, that's because I only shop organic. I mean, like, there's chemicals in everything. Like everything you do is like, so I don't know. Like, then again, technically, I do shop like organic, but it's not. But that's not why I don't worry. So it's like, again, there's not an in between option. But I'll say no. Why should I? Because I don't really worry about it. You haven't heard from one of your friends in a while. Are you worried? Of course, you got to call them right away and check that everything's okay. Now they're probably just busy. It just depends on the friend. It just depends on the friend. Yeah. Like the other day, I remember I was worried because Callahan hadn't replied to me for a couple days. And I was like, Callahan always replies to me. And so I messaged him. I said, you okay, dude? And then I was like, and then he replied like a little bit later and was like, yeah, I've just been busy. I was like, okay. But like some people are that, if, I haven't talked to them for a while. If they haven't messaged me, I'm just like, yeah, you know. When you're on a plane or in a movie theater, do you always check for the nearest exit? Of course, they tell you to do that for a reason. Only if it doesn't take too much effort. No, I've never needed it before. I'd say, of course, they tell you to do that for a reason. Nasty flu is going around your community. What precautions do you take to avoid it? The options are: I wear a face mask. That's a smart thing to do. Everyone should be wearing masks. I wash my hands many times a day. I avoid shaking hands with people who I know either have it or have had it recently. I eat healthy, or nothing. I'll either get it or I want. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, what are these options? Like, okay, so either you wear your face mask, or you have nasty hands, or you wash your hands. Like, what the hell is that? I'm gonna put I wear a face mask, but like that's a dumb option. What do you think of work? It's an opportunity to do something I love. I do it so I can follow my dreams the rest of the time. It's a necessary evil. It's a combination. Like, I think it's an opportunity to do something I love, but it's also I do it so I know because I can do so many other things that I want to do. But I guess the first one's most accurate. A good friend asked you out on a date. Assuming you were single, how would you respond? Politely decline. I don't want to risk losing what we already have. Say yes. What have we got to lose? If I already had feelings for them, I'd say yes. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a good idea. Why? There's not enough options. Like, there's just not enough options. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just choose the bottom one. A friend invites you to see their one-man show. What do you expect it to be like? Horrible. How could it be anything else? It will be great. It doesn't matter. I'm there to support my friend, whether it's good or bad. There you go. You go to an expensive, fancy restaurant for a special occasion. What do you order? Something I know I'll like. I'm spending a lot of money on this meal. I want it to be good. Whatever the waiter recommends, he should know what's good. I'm not afraid to take a bit of a risk. The special of the day. It's fun to try something a little bit different sometimes. Anything exotic sounding will make the occasion more memorable. I mean, none of the above, but I would say, I guess, I guess probably something I know I'll like, I guess. You knew this question had to be coming. Is the glass half full or half empty? And their only options are half full, half empty. Seriously, really asking this question. Oh yeah, I love this question. It's so much fun to think about. I mean, I guess it's fun to think about because, like, it depends. It depends. It depends what was in the glass before. I don't know why I said before. Before, right? If the glass was full and then water evaporated, then it's half empty. If the glass was empty and you filled it halfway, then it's half full. There's no other answer to that. That's it. That's the only answer. So I'll say I love this question. It's so much fun to think about, even though it's not really. You are the Uber realist. Okay, well, there you go. There's my the test has told me. One of the top comments on the test is, "The glass is useless. We'll all get demolished by the sun either way. Why should we waste time on silly questions like the glass?" That's so funny. Agreed, agreed. All right. I'm gonna head out, guys. I might be on later. I don't know. Maybe. I'm in Ludwig's. Ludwig's doing a stream later tonight, where we're doing like a little mini manhunt. Like he has a couple of his friends. So that'll be fun. So show up there if you want to. Love you guys. Peace.